and looking at what Argentina played in the first half, what they did was that they took advantage of the Croatian mistakes. It's as simple as that. They were able to look at what Croatia were doing and were able to take advantage of it in terms of looking at the mistakes that they were making and all of that. The first mistake was by the goalkeeper, and they were able to take advantage of it because uh, the Croatian goalkeeper made a mistake. Um, Alvarez has been so important for Argentina so far. When the Croatian goalkeeper made a mistake versus Alvarez, um, that was all Argentina needed to score, basically. And now they are looking at it in context of, okay, you know, Croatia has made a mistake. Croatia are now going to, and this is what I said before, like after Argentina scored their first goal. This is what I said. I said all Argentina needs to do is just to pack their box and counter, because what they've done to Croatia is this: they have destabilized Croatia's gameplay. Remember, Croatia is known for, just ensuring that you just score maybe one goal and then they equalize and then they scored you at the ending of the match. That's what they're known for. That's their MO. That's what they did to Brazil. Brazil had this false sense of hope of, oh, we've already won the match. There's nothing to play again, all this kind of stuff. They made Brazil. They made Brazil think of that. They scored Brazil at the end of the game. This is what they do. This is a normal thing they do. But all Argentina needed to do was very, very simple. What they needed to do was to score an early goal. And this is exactly what I said. Because when Croatia began to attack Argentina, I said this. I said, Argentina needs to score an early goal. If Argentina gets an early goal against Croatia, then they have a chance. Because when they get an early goal, Croatia's game plan are spoiled. They will want to come out of the place they are comfortable with, which is to pack the box and just sit down and allow you do all the work, and then when you're tired, they come for you. That's what they normally do. They would be forced to come out of that and actually attack. And when they attack Argentina, Argentina can counter them and score. It was not up to 5 minutes after I said this that Argentina actually scored. Not up to 5 minutes. Not up to 5 minutes, Argentina scored them. Not up to 5 minutes, I said this. And it was the same exact thing. Croatia came out to score. Argentina countered them, and Alvarez scored 2-0. The game is over right now. There is nothing, absolutely nothing Croatia can do at this point that's going to create anything. The game is over. Argentina has qualified. And this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted Messi to go ahead. I wanted Messi to qualify. I wanted Messi to progress. I wanted Messi to do something with his life. I wanted Messi to move to the next level. Because if Ronaldo is out, we need one of the GOATs in the finals. And that's exactly what we're having. We're having Messi. Messi is going to go to the finals. There is no two ways about this. And 5 goals, 3 assists. 5 goals, 3 assists in the World Cup this season. 5 goals, 3 assists. Think about that. Think about it. Just let it get back to your head. 5 goals, 3 assists. And one of them are just any kind of goals. He has scored all types of goals. Scored penalties, scored from outside the box, scored different kinds of goals. The guy is obviously Mbappe, the best players in this tournament so far. They are balling. The Croatian goalkeeper had not, he had not considered, this amount of goals in the first half in this World Cup. He had not. But again, he had not met Lionel Messi. And when you meet Lionel Messi, you have to understand that things have to change. As simple as that. I didn't like the lineup Argentina went to it. If you look at what they went with in the lineup, they put Paredes in the midfield and put all those guys they had in the midfield. But I didn't like it. But that did not mean that they all they needed to do once. And this is one thing that a lot of people have to understand about Croatia. Whoever plays Croatia in the third place match, either Morocco or France. I want it to be France because I want Morocco in the final with Argentina. But this is the truth. If you want to play against Croatia, you cannot be passing the ball in the midfield without a direct attack to Croatia. You must attack Croatia and you must make sure that you create goal scoring opportunities and you must score them an early goal. There is no way you are playing against Croatia and you are playing against them and you're just tapping the ball in the midfield and all of that. There is no way you are doing that. It doesn't work against Croatia. It doesn't work at all against Croatia. You must attack them directly. You must get an early goal against them. And then when you get an early goal against Croatia, it forces them to come out of their hiding place earlier than they would actually want to do. Because what Croatia want to do to you is very simple. They want to play you 0-0, and then maybe in the 70th minute you score them. Okay? So they still allow you, you're still balling, you're still playing. And then when you feel like you've won the game, 88 minutes, Croatia find your weak point and then they equalize. That's what they are known for. But if you can score Croatia an early goal, right? If you can score Croatia an early goal, get there, score them an early goal. And when you score Croatia an early goal, you ensure that you score it in the first half. If you score Croatia in the first half, they will be forced to come out and try to score you. When they do that, because they are not a team that is world class, when they do that, you have an opportunity to counter them and to score them. That is how it is, and that's what Argentina did. They have scored 2 goals against this Croatian team, and I don't see Croatia coming back. Croatia are not going to come back. This game is over. Croatia has lost. Croatia is going to play the third place match. There is absolutely nothing Croatia can do in this game again. It's over. There's nothing they can do. Argentina has gone on to the next level. Let's just forget about Croatia at this point. No, Jordan, but do you think? Well, yeah, it was a penalty. It was a penalty because Alvarez was with the ball, right? Played the ball by the goalkeeper, and then there was a clash. Alvarez had the advantage. Okay, so in that situation, it is a penalty. It is a penalty. But again, if you look at the FIFA rules in those situations, it is not very explicit. If you understand what I mean, it is based on many of, for example, the rule about a deliberate handball, right? A handball that doesn't stop a goal scoring opportunity. That those kind of handballs are left to the discretion of the referee. The decision is left to the discretion of the referee. So some of these decisions is not like spelled out that this is exactly what you're supposed to do, right? It is left to the discretion of the referee what the referee should do in that situation. So at this point, I felt that Alvarez had the upper hand against the goalkeeper. He had the advantage against the goalkeeper. He was the one with the ball. He played the ball over the goalkeeper. He was the one that had the advantage. And so in that scenario, it was a penalty. It was a penalty, clear penalty. But like I said, I just feel like Argentina is going to score more goals. I just feel like Argentina is going to score more goals. I don't see Croatia doing anything in this match. It's just that simple. Hi Stone, miss you. What is it that Croatia didn't do right on the first half? So I said something at the beginning of the stream for the first half stream. I said something very straightforward. Croatia like to allow you play, right? But if they want to allow you play, it is not in the fact of like you harming them. They allow you play in the midfield, where you don't have any direct harm on their own post. It's just what they did, like what they did to Brazil. But the Argentine coach, how he countered this was very simple. Instead of playing 3 in the midfield, he played 4 in the midfield. He played Paredes, he played Enzo, he played McAllister, and he played Rodrigo de Paul. And then he played Messi and Alvarez up front. But we all know that Messi will still come back to that midfield, which is giving the midfield 5 against Croatia's 3 midfielders. So he put a lot of midfielders, a lot of bodies in the midfield to contain Croatia's midfield, because you know that Croatia has Kovacic, Modric, and Brozovic. Those guys are top class midfielders. So he put a lot of bodies in the midfield to combat Croatia's midfield hierarchy, and it has worked well for Argentina. Although I don't like Paredes as a footballer, but the first few minutes of the game he played absolute nonsense, and then he started upping his game and playing better and improving himself in the game and really stepping into the game. So it has improved, it has become better a little bit. So that's just what I'm saying. So Croatia were not able to adapt to what Argentina did. Argentina put 5 bodies in the midfield. Croatia had 3 bodies in the midfield, and as excellent as Modric and Brozovic and Kovacic are, when you have 5 bodies in the midfield defending against you, there's almost nothing you can do except maybe you are Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets, or you are Modric, Casemiro, and Toni Kroos. Then you can pass out of them or something. I mean, this is Brozovic, Kovacic, and Modric. They are not the same level as Modric, Toni Kroos, and Casemiro, or Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets. So that's just it. Um, that's just basically it. At the end of the day, let's watch and see. Let's just watch and see what happens in this second half, basically, because at the end of the day, like I told you guys, I don't think Croatia is going to do anything this match. Croatia, they've tried, they've done their best, they've eliminated Brazil. They should have allowed Brazil face Argentina, but they eliminated Brazil. Good for them, kudos to them. But this is where their journey stops. They're out. I said it a long time ago. I made TikTok videos about this. I made a video on YouTube about this, on YouTube Shorts. I made it absolutely clear that Croatia is going to go out and Argentina is going to qualify. And that's exactly what's going to happen tonight. We're already seeing 2-0. I think that this match is going to get to 4. I think Argentina have the capability and ability and auspiciousness to score 4 goals. I think Messi can score a hat-trick against Croatia. I don't see why Messi cannot score a hat-trick against Croatia. Messi can't score a hat-trick against Croatia because this Croatian defense is already out of place. They're desperate to score now, and that opens them up to a lot of goals from Argentina. So there is no way Messi cannot score a hat-trick against these guys. Just counter-attack and score, counter-attack and score, counter-attack penalty, counter-attack. That's just all Argentina. They don't stress themselves. Allow Croatia attack you, counter-attack them, score, counter-attack them, get a penalty. Simple as that. They don't stress themselves. Why are they stressing themselves again? They don't stress themselves. They can score 4 in this match. Just allow Croatia play and then counter them. Use their momentum against them. That's all they need to do in this match. And that's just basically it. We hope that Morocco wins their match tomorrow. So we'll have Morocco versus Argentina in the final. But at the end of the day, this is just what it is what it is. It is what it is. As simple as that. So there's no way Argentina cannot score 4 in this match. They can't score 4. That's just it. 37 years of age. We all know that Croatia might want to score 1 or 2 goals, but I don't see. Don't forget that. Don't forget that Netherlands scored Argentina 2 goals in the final minutes of the game. Counter attack. That's what it is. Counter attack. That is what it is. Argentina. Counter. That is what the game is all about. That's all Argentina needs to do. Counter attack and score. Counter attack and score. Counter attack and score. That's all they need to do. That's all they need to do right now.
Juricic, as you said, coming from a deeper position now.
Croatia, if I was Croatia, I wouldn't try to play from the middle against Argentina. I'm trying to play from the wings. That's how Netherlands scored. Netherlands scored Argentina. They played from the wings. They had crosses into the box and they scored.
What's going to be important for Argentina at these moments? Exactly that. Playing out of pressure, releasing, getting counter-attacking opportunities. I think that's where Lionel Scaloni is going to use his subs to keep the energy high because the Croatian team's grows in confidence. With the strength, Kovacic on the return, and just breaks down and comes wide.
Croatia is not doing what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be playing out from the wings. Crosses, that's all. If you want to score Argentina, it's crosses from the wings. You can't play from the middle and try to score them, play through passes, those kind of stuff. Nah, it won't work.
It allows the team to get more numbers into the attack, keep pressure on, more crosses into the box. Is a great take from Emiliano Martinez, who just goes to the ground and take a couple of seconds off the clock as well. But inevitably in a game like this, John, you're going to go through a spell of your Argentina.
I just feel like if I was Argentina at this point, I would bring Martinez on the pitch. I'll remove Paredes from the midfield and bring in Martinez, because at the end of the day, Paredes he played he didn't play well for like 30 minutes of the game, and then for the next 3 minutes or for the next 15 minutes or so of the first half, he was absolutely like at an excellent level. But if I'm the one, I'll remove him and bring in Martinez, because Martinez can stay in the back three and play in the back three. I'll play back three in the second half if I was the one. But I'm not the one. I'm not the coach. So let's see what happens. It's still 2-0. Don't forget, Netherlands scored 2 goals against Argentina in the final minutes of the game. And if Netherlands can do that, you know, if you are the coach of Croatia, you'll be telling your team, Netherlands scored 2 goals against this guy in the final match minutes of the game. Why can we not score the same amount of goals, right? If you're the coach, that would be what you will be telling them. Croatia is playing a very high line of defense. Their defense is literally at the center circle. And Argentina can take advantage of this if they do well. They can take advantage of this. All they just need to do is to counter Croatia, score a third goal, and the match is over. Right now, the match is over though. There's nothing Croatia can do. Who is better, Messi or Ronaldo? Both of them are on the same level.
I heard Argentina's after report from the France camp at halftime. Some concern. Upamecano and Rabiot, two of their stalwart starters for France, missing practice today because of an illness.
Argentina basically, this is like almost their best chance of qualification. Get to the final, go up against Morocco or France. I personally prefer them going up against Morocco. Uh, and then, they have the chance of doing something at this World Cup. You thought I knew Ronaldo is better. I've told you guys, both of them are the goats. Then you say this one is better, that one is better. Both of them are on the same level. They are the goats. Whoa, that could have been a goal. That's what I was telling you about counter attacks. That's all Argentina needs to be doing now. That's all they need to be doing now. Very simple. They just need to counter Croatia and score them. That's all. Allow Croatia attack you, counter them and score them. Simple.
Needs some help.
I used to want Argentina. I used to what I'm saying about the amount of midfielders that Argentina have in this midfield. They have like 5 people in the midfield. It's working out for them. They have put a lot of bodies in that midfield. It's strangling the Croatian midfield. The Croatian midfield that's usually free before is not as fluid as it used to be because of this Argentine amount of bodies that Argentina put in this midfield. 5 people.
Messi cuts it back, holds it in.
Ah!
Keeps Croatia alive once again.
Oh, that could have been a goal by Messi.
Enough on Messi, but watch how he just keeps moving. Dumps it off, goes to the second one. And just
That should have been a goal.
off balance as he goes to strike it. Doesn't really get all the way through it. The back post was open and Livakovic comes up with the save, stays strong in his near post. Good work inside, sliding block Romero. Argentina preparing a substitution. Modric hands it off for Vlasic.
It's nice to bring in substitution right now.
It's brought down. Poked away. Vlasic. Perisic lets it go. Perisic hooks it in.
They just need Croatia needs to bring like a big striker, like someone that's big, and put him as the 9, right? That's important. That's what Netherlands did. Just copy and paste. Copy and paste what Netherlands did.
Like it was opening up though for Messi just to slam the door shut on Croatia and get that third one. And something, it looks like Scaloni is preparing his soccer for Martinez, so that would be a center back. Maybe he's going to a back 5.
That's what he needs to do. He needs to go to a back 5. Simple as that. Bring in Lisandro Martinez.
Recovers though from McAllister, no one making that run. So Lisandro Martinez, who got the start in that formation change in the quarterfinal against the Netherlands.
If Argentina plays against, if the final they play is against France, they should go with a back 5. If it's against Morocco, they should go with a back 4. Simple as that. Depends on who they are playing against in the final. Just need to calm down, Argentina. 30 minutes to go. You just calm down. You get your win.
How much time we've had to defend from that deep position? So to your point, how early do you want to start that process? Yeah, you could still play attacking with 3 in the back, but the way that the game is going to go, you're going to end up defending a little bit deeper. Just depends, I think, who else he ends up substituting into the game that gives them that type of release and getting out of the pressure. Meanwhile, in Croatia, 30 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Look at all those guys that are there. Croatia just don't have that same zip to them right now. It skips away.
That's all Croatia needs to do is cross and nod. But I don't see how. Oh, they've gotten a free kick. This is a dangerous free kick. Oh, call it back.
Just a bit of a wild tackle from Paredes on Luka Modric.
Remove that Paredes.
Paredes' number 5 that was put up on
the Very good. Remove him. That's the best thing right now. Remove Paredes.
Scored off by Daniela Rosato. Goals 5 minutes apart. Late in the first half. Lionel Messi penalty. Julian Alvarez starting from a Croatian corner.
I didn't know what to add this minutes. This minutes I need to walk out of the pitch.
11 seconds. That's the difference right now. First up for Argentina to bring a third center back on. 30 minutes away from setting up the dream opportunity for Lionel Messi in the World Cup final. Luka Modric for Croatia. This one and the header knocked down. Martinez got a piece of it away. Modric looked like
Please, oh. Please, oh. Let them not score. Croatia score one now. It will be dangerous. Oh.
Comes out of there with it. Rides a challenge of 1. Stuffed by the second, Enzo Fernandez. Exactly what we saw the other night when the Netherlands got 1, even with not a lot of time left.
The problem is ensuring that Croatia doesn't get 1. If Croatia gets 1, they have a chance to equalize. That's the most important thing. You have to ensure that they don't get 1. You have to ensure they don't get 1.
Messi. Perisic gives him a bump, gives him a little word and a look. There it is. It was Lovren up for the first one.
That was very close.
Bouncing off of Romero.
It was very, very close.
Almost straight to an attacking
Should have got they could have equalized.
Martinez had to be quick there and react on the bounce off of Lovren to deal with it. And Northern's got a bit of space for McAllister.
Why you jogging run now?
It's just ran right at Taliafico. And it just has to be expected. Lisandro Martinez into the back three. He's playing on this near left side. It's been a consistent pattern for Scaloni and what he's done. He went to the same against Australia. And Argentina were hanging on in that game. They're up 2-0. It went 2-1. It got a little dicey for moments. They conceded 2 late goals against the Netherlands. So there's still
The conceding the against the Netherlands was different. Paradise was on the pitch.
Martinez made against Australia in the round of 16. And then 97
They've not considered.
opportunity of the game.
They've not considered Paradise on the pitch, so I think they'll be fine. I think Argentina's qualified.
The save that he couldn't make in the, technically 102nd minute. The game against the Netherlands. That's how close it's been for Argentina. They would love for this to be boring by the end.
They are just Argentina is trying to play like at the back, just pass the ball almost meaninglessly at the back, pass it in the middle, that kind of thing. Just pass, then try to open up some spaces here and there, but they're not really trying to do anything much on the pitch, just to pass the ball around, basically. And if that's what you want to do to waste time, or to make sure that the opponent doesn't score you, well, you can do that. You just to ensure that you have the upper hand, to ensure that you are not put at a disadvantaged position and all of that. It's very important.
And the tiebreaker is assists. So they're even on that right now as it stands. As Mbappe and France prepare to play Morocco tomorrow night. Perisic in for Orsic. Kramaric trying to find the space. Kovacic, boy, Modric wanted that one quickly. He was in a ton of space there. Kramaric's first turn. Taliafico again. And 2-2, and they've got DePaul making a run at the top. Julian Alvarez, Messi just the trailer right now. Taliafico directing traffic. Alvarez swings it across. DePaul brings it down. Messi drops it off. Molina flying.
I think the chance is gone already, but let's see.
Deflect across. Dealt with by
The chance was gone
Croatia.
already. There was no point. I mean, if I take advantage of the personnel number that they had,
Yeah, but these are the little things, though, in games that matter. And Julian Alvarez has worked incredibly hard. He got a goal. He was the one who first blocks the corner kick, then sprints 80 yards up the field.
this Alvarez guy, as in the way, like,
Argentina, but makes that
he's the kind of striker that has like incredible work rate, incredible work rate. Maybe when he goes back to Man City, like Guardiola has to integrate him into the starting 11 or something like that. Like in important matches, you start him and Haaland together, play 2 strikers up front, that kind of thing. Play 4-4-2 system. I don't know, but you just have to integrate him into the starting 11 if you are playing important matches. The guy, he has work rate. He can score. He can assist. He can take bombs for the team. He can defend. He's like a complete striker. He's a total striker.
return. That's going to be a foul.
Can do almost everything.
Again, release the pressure. DePaul needs a moment to get up. He was down holding the back of his leg.
And Argentina just needs a few more. They just need to calm down. The time is almost going. They have like like 23, 24 minutes remaining. That's all they have in the match.
Over the course of this tournament, David Beckham up there, a Miami owner, Lionel Scaloni has put more experienced players on his bench. So that Julian Alvarez, 22, Alexis McAllister, 23, and Enzo Fernandez, 21 years of age, can flourish into starters. And they have all been hugely impactful. Alvarez there trying to hold that one up. They have gotten contributions from so many players and young, new players as well over the course of this tournament.
The good thing I like about Scaloni, because he has his faults, and his faults are the fact that sometimes at the end of games he makes some irresponsible changes, right? But one of the major things I like about him is the fact that he is not scared to bench the players that are necessary. He's not scared to bench them so that he can play the players that are effective. You know, he's not scared to bench anybody and play McAllister who is not doesn't have much experience, or play Enzo who doesn't have much experience, or play all these other guys. He doesn't mind. He will bench whoever is benchable to play players that are effective, that will give him the results that he wants. Simple as that.
Argentina winning all the 1v1 battles right now. Perisic is having to play a little bit deeper. Let Orsic out there.
I don't think Understand doesn't want to happen against Netherlands to happen again.
Molina's having a fantastic game.
Like I said, I think this game is over. It's over. There's nothing else to play in this game.
When they're in those situations like they've been in the last couple of games, a guy gets beat, a dangerous cross comes in. They're winning all of those tackles. Messi away from Guardiola. Able to recover at least for a moment.
It's 3-0.
Messi dances around.
It's 3-0.
Gets inside.
Go!
Performance tonight.
Guy, I told you guys that I'm getting to 4, right? It's 3 now. But still have one more. It's over. 5 goals, 4 assists for Messi. 5 goals, 4 assists for Messi. Another Alvarez goal. It's crazy. And this is what I said. Croatia, he just need to defend against them. Just sorry, allow them come out and attack. Then you counter them. Simple as that.
Of this world. Watch this. Spins him inside out. Twists him into a knot.
Look at what Messi did. Ah,
Turns on the chest.
guy.
Inside has the awareness now. Picks his head up. Sucks in so many defenders. What a tournament Guardiola's had. But this moment right here against the GOAT. Sit down, young man. Let me
Look at what Messi did.
look at this. Goodbye. See you later. Right foot.
No. This is not normal.
Alvarez with his second of the game. The strength, the balance. It's poetic.
This is not normal.
Lionel Messi, the provider,
God.
third assist of the tournament to go along with his goal on the night.
Is it 3rd assist or 4th assist now? Look how Messi did to this guy. Turn him inside out, inside out, inside out, inside out.
Final, an Argentina dream of
Oh Lord. Okay, so he has 5 goals, 3 assists, not 4 assists. 5 goals, 3 assists.
It was 22 years ago tomorrow, December 14, 2000, that Lionel Messi agreed to join Barcelona. Earlier that year, Julian Alvarez was born. Two men 13 years apart, combining to put Argentina on the precipice of the World Cup.
I told you guys that this game was over. There's nothing else to play in this game. Once they start went 2-0 up, knowing the kind of team that Croatia is, if it was 1-0 up, you have a situation whereby okay, you're scared that Croatia might come back, Croatia might do something, Croatia might actually do something this match because of because of their reputation and the fact that if you're winning them 1-0, you need to be careful because they have a reputation of coming back against 1-0. But at 2-0, I already knew that the game was over. And I told you guys, what you need to do against Croatia is score early in the first half. When you score early against Croatia in the first half, they must come out and attack you. When they come out and attack you, you counter them and you score the second one. They will try to come out and attack you again. You counter them and you score the third one. Just like that. It's like clockwork. You keep countering them and scoring. It's like clockwork. You counter them, you score. 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 It's clockwork. Argentina have figured out Croatia and they figured them out early. The match is over. It has been over since first half.
Argentina are going to sub, but not on this free kick. Perisic tags in Emiliano Martinez. That is his first save of the entire night. It's his 4th save of the entire tournament. It's a long way out. Ends up going through the wall. Not a great ball from Argentina. Kind of a half-hearted ball. And dangling out of the leg, you're asking for danger sometimes.
Got this Croatia fan. Oh my gosh, she looks sad. Her hand is on her head. She looks sad. What did you expect? Did you think you were going to the finals? It was obvious that you're not going to the finals. It's obvious. It's obvious that Croatia was not going to the finals. It's obvious that Argentina was going to go to the finals. It's obvious.
He's hungry for goals, and when he's in this type of form, you don't touch him. Julian Alvarez right now, you can tell wants a hat trick. Tagliafico commits that foul.
So Alvarez has 4 goals. Messi has 5 goals.
That's out of 6 in his career.
Is that not interesting?
He came to us with goals. Scored 4 at this tournament.
Is that not interesting? 4 goals Alvarez, 5 goals Messi.
Julian Alvarez will not get a chance for his hat trick. His night's going to be done.
Substitution now. Rodrigo De Paul is going out. Palacios is coming in. And then Alvarez is going out and Dybala is coming in for the first time this tournament.
Almost a look of frustration. He wants to stay on the field, but his coach is saying, hey, rest up, young man. You might have a final in a couple of days. 29-year-old Paulo Dybala has been one of the top players in the Italian league for years. Can't get a sniff of the field of the World Cup. You know, it's a nice moment from Julian Alvarez gets a nice moment and a hug from a guy that he replaced that we all thought was going to be the guy, Lautaro Martinez. He was the starter. He led Argentina along with Lionel Messi to the Copa America title, beating Brazil. And it was Julian Alvarez. When he didn't score in the first game, Lionel Scaloni said, go on, young man. It's your tournament if you want it. And he has produced.
I think maybe Dybala gets his first goal of this tournament. But you guys, I'm thinking Dybala gets his first goal of this tournament. I'm thinking one more goal. Or maybe Messi scores his second goal. I'm thinking maybe Messi scores his second goal. Or Dybala gets his first goal of this tournament.
Again trying his luck from distance. That's nowhere near.
Croatia, you have tried. You've done what you can do. Now it's time for you to go and play third place match. It's just that simple. You've tried your best. You've done what you can do. You've moved ahead. You've defeated Brazil. Who thought you would defeat Brazil? You defeated Brazil, yes. But now it's over. Go and play at third place.
Thousands more trying to find their way into this building Sunday evening. It's hard time, 6 p.m. local kickoff for the final, earlier than these 10 p.m. games have been. For an opportunity, as it stands, barring a late comeback / collapse, to witness a piece of soccer history. Lionel Messi going for the World Cup. Messi lays that one off for Palacios. McAllister trying to return it. Tagliafico picks it up.
Shall pass it to the left.
Will it be France, the defending champions? Will it be Morocco, Africa's first ever World Cup semifinalist? Can Croatia do something miraculous in the final quarter hour to make us eat our...
There's nothing miraculous Croatia can do. The match is over. Let's just forget about it.
This so far, I would say, is the best we have seen Argentina in this tournament.
There's nothing really that they can do. Tagliafico surprised me tonight. Tagliafico surprised me tonight. I was scared when Acuna was confirmed that Acuna was not going to play this semi-finals. I was scared that Tagliafico was benched for Acuna. I was like, man, Tagliafico might not do anything, might come here and flop and everything. But he has been solid. That will be solid.
The end for Croatia. They're going to stay here.
They'll play third place.
Playoff to come against the loser of tomorrow's semifinal on Saturday. Oršić able to keep it, able to turn, able to cut it back. Oršić through traffic.
There's nothing else, Croatia. They've tried. You've tried. You've tried. You've done your best. You've done what you do. I don't know if not every day is for you. All right. I mean, sometimes you do your best, but your best is not enough, and that's what happened to Croatia today. The entire team were far better than them. The Croatia had a better structure at the beginning of the game. They were more structured. They were trying to get to the Argentina, and Argentina came into their own self, found their rhythm, found their structure, attacked Croatia, got a penalty, attacked them again, got another goal, attacked them again in the second half, and got them a goal. So 3-0 right now. Maybe Messi scores another goal.
Tomorrow on Fox, over to you, Kylian Mbappe. France, the defending champions, take on Morocco. The second World Cup semifinal coverage starts at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific here on Fox. Morocco carrying the flag, not just.
But it's just going to be interesting. Like I think that if Argentina go against Morocco, it's going to be like very tough. Because like Morocco, those guys they're not scrubs, they're not jokers. But that's different. So basically, 80 minutes and then 10 more minutes to go, and then maybe added time 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7, 8, no matter what is added. Maybe 17 minutes, 18 minutes of the match to go, and the match is over or something.
Rarely seen him in the attack. I mean, because they conceded the first goal and then the second goal, and then had to make all the attacking subs. And Brozovic goes off, and they have to end up playing with him, and Kovacic's a little bit deeper in the game. But really, they're chasing. They lost control of the game by conceding the goal first, and just couldn't find their way back in. Argentina, I would say,
Things are just different for now. Like I told you guys, he wants to score Croatia early. They become non-balanced. Things just start changing for them. Let's not forget that Enzo was not a starter before. Scaloni was able to adapt and get him in the starting lineup. That's the one thing that we have to understand, and that's the thing. That's the difference between him and the Portuguese coach. You just having that feel of players, having that feel to be able to know the player that will adapt into different roles at different times on the pitch. Very important criteria. Very important thing to have. Very important thing, as a coach, to have that feel. That's just it.
Messi just doesn't have the gargantuan goal scoring nor the global cult following, perhaps, but no less deserving of that recognition. Got a pretty cool trophy cabinet, though. He had to buy multiple houses to have enough space for all this.
At the end of the day, I just feel like Croatia were outclassed and outplayed by this Argentine team. You can't really like compare Argentina to these guys. Argentina were a better team. Simple as that. Croatia tried their best, but their best was not enough. They were able to eliminate Brazil. They did their best, able to scale through and all of that. But against Argentina, their class was not up to. That's just basically. That's why I felt that even if Brazil was to play against Argentina in the semi-finals, Argentina was still going to be Brazil. I had that feeling too. That's just basically it. I think that props to Croatia. You can't really discredit what they've done, if you understand what I mean. As in, who would have played against Brazil and defeated Brazil? How many teams in this World Cup right now can you say can play against that Brazilian team and defeat them? How many? How many can you mention? Right? You can't really mention a lot of people that can actually play against Brazil and defeat them. But Croatia were able to go against Brazil. Croatia were able to defeat Brazil and all of that. And that's the most important thing. Um, they had a World Cup. They surprised everybody. They had a World Cup that many people would have wanted to have. Okay, but at the end of the day, they couldn't go through. They couldn't get to the end of it. But that doesn't remove the fact that they have done something incredible. That doesn't remove the fact that um, that doesn't remove the fact that they have done something great, and all of that. So that's just it. I mean, it was always clear that Argentina was going to get to the finals. It was always very clear that it was going to be Argentina versus Portugal in the finals. Buying the fact that any of them should mess up, Portugal messed up and they're out, and all of that. So that's just basically the whole thing right there. Um, do I think that Portugal uh, could have done better? Yeah, of course they could have done better. Of course, there was a lot of things that they could have done better, but they didn't, and now they are out. Argentina, of course, is going to progress to the finals. And I said this a long time ago. I said that I wanted Argentina to progress to the final of the World Cup because it's very important that at least one of the goats is in the finals. You can't have a situation whereby both of them are not in the finals, and you have a situation where and that nah, these guys have been at the top for like 15 years or 20 years or something like that, and they should be at the pinnacle of football. They should win the World Cup. It is deserved. It is deserved. What else? Who else do you think should deserve the World Cup? Who else? Who else? If not Ronaldo and Messi. Who else? Who else deserves it? Who else deserves the World Cup, right? If not Ronaldo and Messi. So that's just basically it. They've done everything in the footballing world. They've achieved almost everything, and they deserve this one. They deserve this one. It's very important that one of them wins it, and that's the most important thing at this point. That one of them is able to win this World Cup and get to the next level, and that's just that. Hopefully, Messi wins it. It is looking more likely that Messi is going to win this World Cup. That's the truth. It's looking more likely that Messi wins this World Cup. But maybe he wins it. Maybe he doesn't win it. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, I just have that feeling that he has the best chance of winning this World Cup right now. He has the best chance. He probably will go up against Morocco or France. I want it to be Morocco. And then against Morocco, Argentina should be able to make it like 1-0 or 2-0 and score and win. Or Morocco wins. However, because like you can't look down at this Moroccan team. They've shown us that they can't be looked down on. So it's going to really be dicey. But Messi has a very good chance of actually winning this World Cup. If he goes up against France, the French defense in this World Cup has not been 100% solid. If you watch him against England, watch their previous matches too, it has not been solid. So he has a chance of scoring against France. Yeah, Argentina has a chance of beating France. That's the fact. And if they defeat France, Messi gets his World Cup. If they defeat Morocco, Messi gets his World Cup, depending on who's going to win, either Morocco or France, depending on who wins. But I said a long time ago that I wanted Messi to um, to get to the next dimension. I wanted Messi to get to the next level, which was very important for me. I wanted Messi to actually have that resume of the World Cup with him. Since Ronaldo was out, it's only likely that Messi gets to the final, because I would have preferred that Messi and Ronaldo get to the final based on what they've done for football, based on their repertoire and all of that. But Ronaldo is out, then Messi needs to get to the final. If Messi gets to the final, then that'd be a good thing for football, right? It's a good thing for football for Messi to get to the final and all of that, which is very important. So yeah, this has been great. I called it a long time ago. I said it. that Messi was going to get to the final. Well, once I saw the lineup against Croatia and all of that, it was obvious that I was going to get to the final. And yeah, that's the most important thing right now. But we'll have to look at France and Morocco again and begin to determine who's going to win against both of them. Um, as an African, I'm solidly behind Morocco. I'm solidly behind Morocco. But the French national team, they have the superstar team. And they also have Kylian Mbappe and all of that. But their defense is porous. Their defense is poor. Their defense is not at that high level. Let's not forget that. The French defense is very porous. I think they should start Saliba against Morocco. That's my thought process. But again, I'm not DJ Just I'm not the coach. You can do what he wants to do. He's the coach. But I think the best move is to start Saliba in that defense. That defense is in shambles right now. It is not at the best or highest level. It is in shambles right now, and they need to do what is necessary to get it to the level that it needs to get to, because the French defense is actually very, very porous at this point. Very highly porous. So if Argentina meets France, I feel Messi wins. But I think that Argentina is going to have more struggle against Morocco than France in terms of defense. I feel they will have more struggle breaking down the Moroccan defense than the French defense. The French defense has been highly porous, highly porous. So that's just the facts about this. But as for Croatia, kudos to them. They did well. They did what they could do. I mean, you can't do more than you can do. That's the truth. You can't do more than you can do. You've done what you could do. That's simple as that. As long as Argentina got the first goal, it was practically over. There's nothing else this Croatian team could do. They could just come out and attack. And when they came out and attack, Argentina smelled blood, and they said, "Oh, it's time to counter." And they countered and they scored. That's all it is. But like I said, kudos to Croatia. You can't blame them for this. they were just the second feudal team in this on the night. Argentine team was far better than them. That's just the truth. I won't blame Croatia for this performance. They did what they could do, and that's just it. That's just it. They did what they could do. Oh Lord. Oh, that's just basically that's we're going to look at Argentina going to the next level and see where that goes to. Personally, like I said, I want Argentina and Morocco, but not everything that you want happens. That's just the thing with life. So we'll see what happens with that, basically, and then we'll know what's up with that situation. That's just basically what's going to happen. Messi to win the World Cup and Ballon d'Or. Well, yeah, it is more likely. It is more likely that Messi wins it. It is more likely that Messi wins it. Okay, because if you look at the situation that we have right now, it is more likely that Messi wins the Ballon d'Or and the World Cup, especially the World Cup, than the Ballon d'Or. It's more likely that he wins it, because if he wins the World Cup right now, he has scored 5 goals, 3 assists. Right, that's 8. That's 8 goal contributions at this World Cup. So if we're having 8 goal contributions at this World Cup, definitely he's going to win the Golden Ball. If he wins the Golden Ball, and he wins also the highest goal scorer and highest assist. Do you guys notice what this guy is trying to do? Messi is about to turn the World Cup into Copa America. Oh Lord. You guys don't realize what this guy is trying to do. Let me tell you what he's trying to do. Let me tell you, because like you guys don't understand. I'm going to tell you what Messi is trying to do. Now, don't forget Copa America, right? Don't forget Copa America. Messi was the best player at the Copa America. Messi was the highest goal scorer at the Copa America. Messi was the highest assist at the Copa America. Okay? Do you remember that? Now, let's go to the World Cup and see who is the highest goals. Highest goals scored. Messi is tied with Kylian Mbappe at 5. Highest assists. Messi is tied with Bruno, Griezmann, Harry Kane at 3. So Messi is highest goals at this World Cup. Messi is highest assists at this World Cup. Messi is also the best player at this World Cup. So if Mbappe doesn't score again and Griezmann doesn't assist again, and Messi should get one more goal or one more assist or whatever, Messi will win the Golden Ball, the best player, win the Golden Shoe, the highest goal scorer, and win the highest assists. 3 of them at the World Cup. Now, he's winning the Ballon d'Or. If he does that, the Ballon d'Or is sure. I don't want to know again. It's over. Are you getting? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this thing. And big chances missed. He's not even in top 5 of big chances missed. He's not there. But big chances created, he's there in top 3. This is crazy. It's crazy. Messi is the second highest rated player in this World Cup. Bruno is number 1, Messi is number 2, according to SofaScore ratings. But we all know that Messi is the best player in this World Cup right now. So Messi is about to turn the World Cup. The match is over. Messi is about to turn the World Cup into a Copa America. I think I need to do a video about that on YouTube and post it. Messi is about to turn the World Cup into a Copa America. In Copa America, he won the Copa America title. He was the best player in the Copa America. He won the highest goal scorer. He won the highest assists. Exactly what he's trying to do in this World Cup. To win the World Cup. He's already the highest goal scorer tied with Mbappe. He's already the highest assist tied with Bruno and Harry Kane and Griezmann. And he wants to also win the best player. Oh, Messi is turning the World Cup into a Copa America. This is another Copa America experience for Messi. It's like, oh yeah, the World Cup. Okay, another Copa America. Let's go there and play. Let me show you people another Copa America stuff. Wow, was a beautiful match. And I'm ending the live stream now. Thank you guys for joining. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.